This is Alex, the Beer Master. Welcome to my channel. It's Come Have Beer with Alex, and today I'm going to be reviewing what's called this right here, this beer right here, my friends. I'll be reviewing what is it called? Not Weyerbacher. It's what's it called? What is it called again? Equilibrium, and it's water something. There we go. Got that? Got that right there, my friends. It's a double. It's a India Pale Ale. And yeah, let's pour this up, shall we? Let's pour this up. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, yeah, pour this up. I'm gonna drink it, review it, and I'll be that. You know what I mean, Chiefs? Hope you're all doing well. Gonna pour this up. All right. Ooh. See if I do this right. That's what I'm drinking there. Man, that looks hazy. That looks juicy. It looks hazy. All that wonderful things. Yeah, I've had this for the Beer Man show. It's not haywire, but either way, this is a good beer. Very good stuff. Yeah, that looks delicious. Looks hazy. We got a 3-finger head. Again, I'm not reviewing, but I am reviewing in a sense of just do a quick review, and then I'm drinking a beer. You know, that's it. You know. So yeah, that looks delicious. Let's get into the taste or the smell, shall we? Wow, that smells juicy. It smells dank. It smells not really. It smells like a dank citrusy, in my opinion. Wow, that really smells really delicious, guys. If you guys can get Equilibrium, please do, because these beers are good, especially when they're fresh and they're juicy and all those wonderful things. Yeah, that's smelling citrusy all the way through. All the way through. This would be a perfect beer to sit outside and drink on. What is up there, Legendary Dan? Nice to see you, my friend. How you doing, my friend? Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. Let's get into the taste, shall we? Cheers. Okay. All right. That is right up front. Taste that dankness. You taste that sweetness. That citrus hop is really, really delicious. It goes down really nice on the palate. It's very smooth. A little bit of juiciness. A little bit of pelletiness, like nice and soft. Yeah, that is a good beer. I'm going to go back and get more of this. This is really, really tasty. I'm really enjoying this. Really, really enjoying this. Yeah, this is delicious. Yeah, that is a lot of flavor, a lot of juiciness, a lot of pellet softness. It's perfect. If you guys can get this, please do, because I highly recommend it. Let's see if it's the ABV. The ABV is 6.5 by volume, as we can see in the light there. You know what I mean? So Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what other beer I'm going to drink, but probably drink two or something like that. I hope you guys are doing well. Me, hanged out with my Aunt Patty. We went to a couple. We went to. Did we go to any stores? Yeah, we went to ShopRite and all that, and all those wonderful things. And I was looking forward to doing this show tonight. Yeah, this is really nice. Yeah, wire wave or something like that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is good. That is good. Very good. It's hard to see the light, but very good. You know, wave wire or whatever. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I'm going to get another can of this. I hate repeating myself. I'm getting another can of this. If you can get this wave wire beer, please do. This is really tasty. Yeah. That is really, really good. I don't know if I have this on Instagram or anything. Let me make sure I didn't. If I did, let's see if I did or not. Hold on, peeps. No, I did not. So let's take that picture and do that real quick, peeps. Should have waited till I stop doing live, but you know. Perfect. Boom, boom, and boom, 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 boom. Okay. So there we go, peeps. This is on the Facebook and Instagram. We are good. So yeah, that's all I'm doing for today. Like I said, I'm going to drink a beer or two maybe here. If anybody joins, I'll drink a couple more. If not, I'm going to next hour or so probably shut it down. But I'm going to hang out here for a little bit like I did last time. And sit here and enjoy these beers, my friend. Yeah, this wave wire thing, I'm really enjoying this. Again, I hate repeating myself. I hate it. But I am enjoying this. That is a beautiful beer. That is a beautiful, beautiful beer. That is really nice. I wish I had the other beer. I had a dark IPA. But unfortunately, I drank it all last night on the Alex and Friends. So, guys, what I've been watching, I don't know if you ever heard of the series, but you probably have. Been watching Death Valley Days. Great, great series. I might even look up the stories of the century because I thought there was a show about an episode about Henry Plummer, but that was in the other series, not Death Valley Days. But I'm happy I'm watching Death Valley Days. I actually watched a whole series of Sergeant Preston. That was another series from the 50s and 60s. Great stuff. You know, not only that I do beer reviews and do stuff like that and food reviews or whatever, or live streams, I also could talk about the shows that I'm enjoying too. And, you know, it's a beer channel, but yes, but we're allowed to talk about whatever we want, you know, that has beer related. You know, beer and shows, perfect combination. Food, perfect combination. Perfect combination. Movies, all those wonderful things. Was up there. Yes, Legendary Robert. It is a good series. I mean, I mean, Death Valley Days is a good series. Was a good series. Yes, that's a good Western. And you have to remember, though, Robert, you have to remember, based on true stories. Well, somewhat. I mean, I look up these characters if I can remember their names because that's what I do. And then again, like I said, I never watched the Stories of the Century. That's another true story series. So yeah. Again, can't tell you that I like that show because I never watched it yet. So, but the one you're talking about is Death Valley Days is a great series, but it's close enough. The other show, I looked it up, so it's kind of similar. You know, I mean, the crazy part is Robert and everybody. I don't know who plays the old Ranger, but he's the host of Death Valley Days, and I think because it's 18 seasons, I've looked it up. It's 18 seasons, Death Valley Days. 18, all the way from 52 to 1970. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. If it had their way, they would have kept on going. Possibly. Don't know. But yeah, that was a good series. And then you got, like I said, I finished off Sergeant Slater, whatever his last name was. I don't remember his last name. Peston, I think his name was Sergeant Peston. Great series about the dog and all that. King. So great show. Again, that was in color. That was not Death Valley Days is in color towards the end of the series. But Sergeant Preston was in color all the way through, which I enjoyed. It's about him. It's about a Mountie and his dog, King. Great series. Even though I never even heard of it prior to that. There's a lot. There's a lot of Mountie series I want to watch too. About a sheriff and a Mountie. I haven't watched it yet, but I will. That one was in 89 to 93. I think. Don't remember what it's called though. So yeah, great stuff. So yeah, Robert, let me know if you want to come on in. We can talk about some shows or whatever else you want to talk about. Let me know if you want to jump on in. If not, enjoy the show. Yeah. Great stuff. That's what I'm probably going to do after I'm done this. Angie, if you're around, my friend, jump on in too. Yeah. That is just phenomenal. Yeah, so that's what I did for my day, peeps. When I'm done here, like I said, I'm gonna watch that stuff and then see if there's any other shows I could talk to you about in the future. I'm planning on doing some Food Friday again, maybe eventually. I keep saying that, but I don't know when I'm gonna do that. It's kind of relaxing when I'm not doing that. Like doing the live streams, I'm relaxed. I'm sitting here having a great time. I have a great time doing Food Friday too. But I think I'll get back to that eventually, whenever. Just stay tuned. You don't need to be. It's not gonna be a fiend. I guess it could be a fiend, but not really. It'll be fun either way. That is freaking heaven. Yeah, I gotta get more of this. I gotta get more other half stuff. I have to get their stouts. I actually have one of them in my closet. Never had any other stouts. Yeah, I'm gonna have to order some Equilibrium. Is it no? You know what? No, I don't have Equilibrium in my closet. I have other half. That's what I have. But I'm gonna order some other half stouts. There is Equilibrium stouts though. I've seen them on YouTube. People have reviewed them. So if I can find them, I'll probably order them from there, and I'll probably order other half stouts and Equilibrium stouts so I can get those big bombers and put them in my closet and just drink them whenever, review them whenever. Yeah. That citrus stuff, man, is good. Very delicious. So, yeah. If anybody wants to jump on in and have a conversation with me, that'll be nice. Because again, I like it when I have people on here because in this way I can listen to their stories and talk about what they're talking about, relate what they're talking about. I enjoy doing that. I don't like, I like doing this by myself occasionally if no one can make it, but most of the time I like it the way it normally is with the peeps when they have time. Oh, and another thing, if I can ever find it, I'm going to try to watch Adventures of Rin Tin Tin. That was a good show, too. That was in the 50s as well. Great series. Let me see if I have another can of this. I don't think I do. Actually, I think I do. I have one more can of that. Sweet. That is, so we'll just hang that up. So, whatever that was, I don't know who that was. Let me know what any things what you guys like what shows, what food, whatever you guys talk to me about. I appreciate it. Like I said, jump on in and talk to me about it. I'll be glad. I love having conversations. Love it. Love talking people's ears off. I love when people talk to me. I enjoy the crap out of it. Really do. Like I said, it's comforting when I hear people's stories and stuff, or whatever they're talking about at that moment. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. That is phenomenal. Man, delicious. Let me see if I pour another one. Yeah, I'm not drinking any stouts, that's for sure. Heck no. No, that's not. Mm. Oh, yeah. Actually, I'll just pour this up when I'm done drinking this one. I don't need to do it now. Wow. That is good. What is up there, Legendary Eastern Forums? What's up, my friend? Hope you're doing well, my brother. Enjoy the show. Please enjoy. I'll tell you as much. Last night, I think the live stream last night came out as a good turnout on the live streams last night. Great stuff. Great stuff. We partied up on my truck till 2 o'clock in the morning. Holy crap. But of course, that's always the case, actually. It's nothing new. When I do my Thursday night streams, it's normally that way. And Bumpy, if you're listening, hope you're doing well, my friend. I hope everything does well for you with your personal stuff. Appreciate you, Bumpy. Wish you luck on that. I'm not gonna say what it is because no one needs to know. But yeah, I wish you luck on that. Legendary Bumpy. Hope you're good. You're not here, but still, you can watch the playback. You'll get what's talking about. Although you'll have to wait wait a little bit, to wind it back or whatever. I don't know. Or when I'm done, you can wind it back anytime you want. Actually, well, it's not like, oh, what do you got here? 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 Thank you, guys. Serve all the awesome, awesome, awesome. You had a late night. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, please enjoy, my friend. Please enjoy. Just enjoy, my friend. That is so good. That is very crushable. I hate to repeat it. It's very crushable. Very, very crushable. Mm. Delicious. I think I'm going to pour it up. And this is it. This will probably be my last beer. I have other beers, but I'm not drinking any stouts. I don't feel like drinking any stouts today. You know? It's not, I mean, I buy stouts all the time when I'm out, but it just, I have them so I can feel like drinking. If I feel like drinking on my wheel, let's see here. If I feel like drinking on my wheel, and that's how that works. Wow, looks delicious. Cheers. Mm. Very tasty. So yeah, probably still on until 9, unless people join, and then we'll see what happens. I'm talking about like on. We got Mr. Whiskey Scout. We got Mr. Robert. Let's get him up. Boom.
Hey, Alex.
What's up, my friend?
Not much. I'm just was on with Ron Terrio a while ago and had to get me another bowl of stew. My wife made stew for the evening and get me a couple more beers. Tonight, nothing exotic, just plain old Coors.
Coors Banquet's good stuff no matter what.
Yeah, I know. I like the stuff.
I already reviewed my beer, so we're good. You can just relax now and just drink some beer, stuff like that. But yeah, I honestly, Robert, those series, Death Valley Days is so cool. I'm 38 years old and I'm watching old shows, but
no, I watch it. Well, I watched a lot of Wagon Train when I was a kid, but that series was on for a long time with my grandparents.
Never heard of it.
I've caught up on the ones that were made before I was born, even. So, but we watched a lot of Wagon Train when I was a kid. Gunsmoke was always, we watched Gunsmoke a lot.
Gunsmoke's based on a Marshall.
Yeah, Marshall Dillon.
Yeah.
That was one of my.
I think it's supposed to be based on a real Marshall, but that's not his real name. I don't think. I don't know. I don't remember.
That part I don't know. I've actually been to Dodge City. I've did all the. They have a little mock town there in Dodge City, Kansas, and you can go tour the town. It's bigger than it used to be. When I was a kid, it was not very big, and I was in it about 4 or 5 years ago when I was out there, and they've added some more exhibits and stuff, and it's a lot bigger than it used to be. It's pretty interesting place to go. I mean,
well, it is history Western, so it should be interesting.
It's they got the old saloon set up like they should be. They got dry goods store set up. I mean, in Wichita, we got something called Cowtown, and it's
I've heard of Cowtown or Cowboy Town or something like that.
No, it's just Cowtown. It's just a mock 1800s town. Wichita was at one point a railhead. Then it went to Newton, where I live now. Then from Newton up to Abilene, Kansas. So it kind of kept going going south as the railhead got closer and closer to Texas.
Oh, wow.
Railhead originally went through Abilene, Kansas, and they drove the herds to Abilene. Then it went to Newton. They drove them to Newton. Then they came to Wichita, drove them to Wichita, and Dodge City was the next one because the Dodge City was a short cutoff from the Texas Panhandle, West Texas, so they didn't have to drive them all the way to Wichita. Then they even got further when they got, I think, Abilene, Texas, Amarillo, Texas, I think was really kind of when all the big cattle drives stopped. They did a few cattle drives after that, but that was driving cattle from Texas to Montana, Wyoming, and Montana.
That's crazy how they, I mean, I'm pretty sure they still do it. I mean, you're talking about.
No, everything's too fenced off anymore.
No.
There's no, in western Kansas anyway, and eastern Colorado, there's too, and even the Texas and Oklahoma panhandles. There is some free range out there, but there's way too many fences. There's no clear, undivided path from Texas to even Kansas or Montana. I mean, it's just,
So it's not like that anymore. Wow, that sucks.
no. Everybody's fenced their ranches off and fenced the farmland off, and now it's just, it is what it is, kind of thing.
Well, we were talking about the 20. We're in 2024. Things change. I mean,
Oh yeah, last 100 years, a lot of things have changed.
yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know if the old Ranger was based on a real person. I don't know. But he's like the host of Death Valley Days.
Yeah, I've watched. I can't think of who that guy is that plays that spot. I can see his face, but I don't know his name off the top of my head.
Yeah, but he's known as the old Ranger. He's the host
Right.
of the show.
Right, but the guy's face I've seen before on other
yeah,
stuff.
he's an actor, obviously.
Right, but I just off the top of my head, I can't. I know a lot of those old names of those older actors like that, like James Arness and those kind of guys. But I don't
Yes.
know all of them.
No, God, no. Be kind of hard. But no, I'm so happy on lie that whole series is based on true stories. I love it.
When I was a kid, Bonanza was my favorite show, probably. I always liked Bonanza.
I wonder if Bonanza's true stories too.
No,
I think a lot of those cowboy series are based on something, but not fully.
yeah. I like High Chaparral too. High Chaparral was probably my second favorite Western of all the series Westerns like that.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, check out High Chaparral. It's more based in the Southwest, like in Arizona, New Mexico area, and it's pretty good.
I
like the players on it.
I even watched 26 Men a couple weeks ago too.
26. I don't know.
That's a true story too.
That's one I don't know off the top of my head.
It's the Arizona Rangers. It's about the Arizona Rangers, not the Texas Rangers. The Arizona Rangers. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're two different groups.
Now they shut down years ago, but they came back in 1957. So
that I didn't know.
Yeah, they shut down.
I knew they shut down, but I didn't know they came back.
Oh, they came back in 1957. Because if you look them up, they have a brand new patch right on their Wikipedia page. So.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They I think they shut down when it was Thomas Ryan when he was the captain. Not because he was bad. I don't know what happened there, but they shut down in 1909. I think whatever year they opened up, a couple years later they shut down. But he didn't die until 1941. The captain of the former.
That's what I'm eating tonight.
Oh yeah, that is cowboy. That is cowboy style, baby. That is cowboy style.
I don't know about that. It's Louisiana style. My wife's from Louisiana. She made it.
Well,
Louisiana stew.
It's the South. It's the South.
Yeah,
so,
it's South.
It's the South. It's cowboy. It's Louisiana. It's everything that you want. I mean, I love Louisiana stuff. Love it. And you know why I love my Louisiana? I got my pictures right next to me over here. Huey Long and Earl Long.
Mm-hmm.
Love Louisiana, thanks to Huey Long.
You know, I have been there so many times, and I've even been through Baton Rouge several times. I've never went down to the Capitol building.
Well, when you go in a couple months, just take
No.
yourself a nice little stroll through the Capitol building, but not you can go in the Capitol building if you want, but just take a nice little stroll and just look at that beautiful statue, Huey Long.
It'll probably be a year or more before I get down there. Tell you.
Well,
the
whenever
truth.
you get back down there in the
Right,
next
I
year.
know.
Or two. Yeah. So yeah, you'll like it. You'll like it. It's a beautiful it's a beautiful statue. What I've seen anyway, when I've looked it up. Perfect statue. Now, it's not just a statue, unfortunately, that's where his body is underneath.
It was buried there.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, in my opinion, I wish Earl Long was buried there too, because Earl Long and Huey Long, they were brothers. Yeah, they had their disagreements, but before he died, they did make amends or whatever. Because I remember the one time I was watching a documentary. I remember Huey Long said, "What?"
I said, "Hey, Rod J." He showed up on your chat.
Oh, what's up there, Rod J? I'm so busy talking about Huey Long.
No,
Jesus,
that's all right.
Yeah. What's up there, my brother? What's up, my friend? No, Huey Long said something. I can't remember. It was so funny though. But some dude, Earl Long. I think Earl Long tried to lash out at Huey Long or something, and Huey Long said, "I got something for you, brother. I have a room that I could put you in the hospital, or whatever." I can't remember what it was, but it was a joke, or maybe not a joke. I don't know. But you have to watch. You have to watch Blaze, the movie Blaze. That's about Huey's brother Earl, and that's about the affair of Blaze Starr, Earl Long, and Blaze Starr. That's how I came across Governor Earl Long, thanks to Blaze Starr.
I'll have to look that up. I don't think I've ever seen that show. Blaze is the name of the movie?
It's called Blaze. It's a movie, yeah.
Okay, I'll check that out. Write it down right now, in fact, so I don't forget.
Yeah, I mean, you like Southern stuff as much as me, so might as well get you going on that.
I'm married to the Southern stuff.
Yeah,
I
so
got no choice. My Louisiana wife.
You're good. Actually, I think I saw your wife a couple times. I think I saw her in the videos and stuff.
Well,
actually, you know what? She did. It was so bright. It was so funny. You were like doing your whiskey stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And one video, she came out of nowhere, and that was not scripted at all. She came out of nowhere, and you weren't expecting it. It was so funny.
I think it was the one where I did that Buddy Rich or whatever, Rich and Fame. He's a singer.
It might have been, it's a couple years ago, but it was funny. She came out of nowhere, and you were shocked. And she sat down with you and did a review. I'm like,
You didn't log it.
That's not the way Robert's wife does. She doesn't like being on camera. As I was saying in my head, I'm like, what?
She does it every once in a while. She's done several reviews with me, I think.
Well, now she does. Yeah, now she does.
She ain't done none recently.
Well, she doesn't want to. Yeah. Your wife, listen, I like it. I'm very proud of her because she surprises me occasionally. And I go watch your video and she comes out of nowhere without you even thinking that she's going to come on the video. I kind of like those kind of videos, even though that was only that one video. That was still funny because you weren't expecting that. I mean, it was crazy. Your wife's very unique.
Redneck Riviera. That was the Redneck Riviera review.
Oh, you looked it up? Okay.
No, I didn't look it up. I just finally remembered.
Yeah, it was a couple years ago, like maybe 3 or 4 years ago, maybe 5. I don't remember.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Now you've been don't get me wrong, you've been recently on your channel in the past couple of weeks, and I'm happy that you're doing it. I gotta watch those videos though.
Yeah, I've been putting out since I think the end of March, I've started putting out videos now, and I even put out shorts. So try to get back into
understand. You were dealing with some personal stuff, Robert.
Still am.
I know, and it'll be for a while. But I'm happy it's kind of, let me quote, kind of calmed down a little bit for you, but still. We'll have to talk about that off air then, because that's personal.
Yeah.
I'd rather not talk about that. It's about your daughter, so we'll talk about that later.
Right. Sounds like
too personal. I'll talk about that off air. But other than that, I'm happy that you're doing well at the moment.
Oh yeah. I got a dog wanting to bite right here on this leg.
Well, he loves you.
See, he's like, drop something, please drop something. I'm
I
hungry.
need it. Well, guess what? Robert's like me. He's a land shark.
No, I'm a sucker. Watch, I'm a sucker.
Well, listen. You love your animals, Robert.
I do love them.
You're an animal lover, and that's cool. You know.
I'm surprised the other one ain't up. She's laying right there. Usually he eats. She's bothering me to get a bite too.
Well, when she wakes up and you're still there, she'll bother you. You should know that by now. At least you got one to bother you right now.
Oh yeah.
Any fishing stuff or anything? Because I know I don't any like. Are you doing any videos on the sites, like the history of sites? Because you used to do that like back in the day. I'll have to watch it.
I haven't. I don't have. I just ain't been out and about. Used to be I traveled, yeah, and I do stuff at different places and a few sites, yeah, and then some places just out in the middle of nowhere. But
So
I haven't been able to have the time to travel to do that.
I know. I mean, up in the national dude. I understand that.
Yeah, it'll come back around. It's just going to take time to get there.
Well, when things calm down for you, you will. Until then,
Now, my neighbor who lives right over here, he's built the really nice speakeasy style bar in his basement. I filmed the one, not this last review, but the review before last. I filmed in his basement, and I'm going to try to do more over there. We were supposed to shoot one on Wednesday night, but he had to be out of town. We were supposed to shoot one last Thursday, but I had company over, and then it's just, and like tonight, we had company over tonight too. So.
Let me guess, your company doesn't like doing videos.
Well, no, it's not that. It's about my daughter.
Okay, that's getting back to personal again. I'll talk to you about that off air.
Family and friends over and visiting.
Okay, well,
I ain't got time for videos in those times.
Well, no, I'll talk to you about that off air. I better, because that's personal stuff. But yeah, otherwise, I hope she's doing well. That's all I care about at the moment. But yeah, that's pretty cool though. You're doing the basement stuff and the whatever. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I mean, how long has he been living there? Because you've been only in that house for a couple of years, right? Where you're at now, right?
I've been here since 2021.
Yeah, that's when you moved. I remember. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's been a long moment since we've lived here.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I really miss the stuff behind you because again, you're Robert the whiskey scout because you're scouting out whiskey. You're the king of that, you know, and I miss that. Yeah, it is what it is. Things have changed.
I would love nothing more than to build a set of shelves behind here, or eventually what I want to do is take this, move all this into the pool room over there, and build a set of shelves in the pool room. That I'm never going to be able to capture all my bottles on it, but I can capture.
It's not gonna be like it was before. No, because when you had that other house, you had a big basement or at least a big room.
I had one.
That you were able to put all your bottles. Literally, I mean, that's what I'm used to. Yes, it's been 2 or 3 years now, but still, that is the Robert that I know of. But that's
I've got more bottles since then.
More bottles than you can you shake a stick at. I get you.
Yeah, I've been giving them away lately. Some of the ones I've done reviews on that's kind of just sitting around. Like I gave 3 bottles away last week, I gave a couple of bottles away the week before. So, I mean, they're not full bottles. I give, I've already sampled them, tried them, did a review on them, and it's not a bottle that I'm going to want to finish, per se. But so I know other people enjoy them. So if they enjoy them, I give them to them.
So if it's stuff that you like, that you really love, you keep. But if it's stuff that you don't really need and you already reviewed it, and you just have
if a friend comes over or an acquaintance or family or whoever, and they look at a bottle I got, and let's say I've tried some of it, and I've seen that review. I had some of that. I really like that. I'll grab that bottle off the shelf and say, here, have it because I know you're going to enjoy it. He doesn't have the bottle collection I've got, or she doesn't have it, and I know they'll enjoy it.
Exactly. So, because you have a history of going out and buying more whiskey.
Right. No, obviously. I just heard today that Crown Royal released a single malt. So that's we're going to have to go take a look and see if we can't find that.
Wait a minute. Did you say single malt?
Yeah, a single malt. Crown Royal released a single malt today.
I'm going to try to find that so we can review it together.
I got to be able to find it too. They may not. I would think it would come to Kansas, but I'll have to go to Wichita to see if I can find it.
Well, you might find it in the surrounding states or the surrounding towns in your area.
It'll have to be in like Wichita.
It would have to be.
Another town won't probably carry that.
Oh, wow.
That's just the nature of small markets. They don't invest in big bottles in small markets because they don't move them. Whiskey or liquor store is all about moving inventory. The longer they have to set on it, the longer it takes to sell, the more the price, obviously inflation over the years accumulates, the less return they get on product. So
wow.
They're only interested in selling bottles they can relatively sell pretty cheaply.
I still, the Crown Royal is based off of the Queen Elizabeth II, if I remember correctly, because
I don't know about that.
Oh, it's she said it was about her, meaning the best whiskey or whatever it is, bourbon, whatever it's called, Crown Royal, the best whiskey or whatever. I don't know if that's the case, but if I looked it up, I think it is based off of that, off of her.
If I'm to be brutally honest, I don't like Canadian whiskeys at all, but because it is a single malt, I'll be willing to spend the money to try it.
Well, because again, you are the whiskey scout hunter.
I won't pay money for Crown Royal. I get it given to me.
Wow.
I got a 175 given to me by a friend. He didn't want it. He got it at a company party. I in turn gave it away to the guy who put the windshield in my truck.
You're talking about those big bottles. You're not talking about the small ones.
Big. That 175 was big.
Yeah, you're talking about the bigger ones. Yeah. But you know what? Even if you get the small ones, they'll last you for years if you don't keep drinking them.
Well, I got so much to drink. It's just like this Weller I've had for over 4 or 5 years now.
Well, whiskey doesn't go bad as far as I know. So
I can't drink all the whiskey I have, Alex. I wouldn't
It'll kill you if you do that.
Although I drank a lot of this one last night. Last night I drank about that much.
Well, you're drinking sips of it because you're just having it with your dinner or your lunch or just to enjoy it. Yeah.
That's my last review. That was a good whiskey.
You love your whiskey, and I'll tell you this much, Robert. Even if you're getting rid of stuff, you're always adding more because you're Robert, man. I've known you for how many years? 5 or 6 years?
Since 2018, 2017, 2018.
Yeah, 2016. Yeah, it's been 7 years. Holy shit! Oh my God, where's the time going? Yeah, because I came across you and came friends with you during the live streams, like even before I made my own channel.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, between 2016, 2017.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
Yeah. 7 years? Is it 7 years?
Yeah.
I mean, my channel's not 7 years, but I've been on YouTube for 7 years with my peeps.
Yeah.
I mean, because my channel I started in 2019, so it's 4 or 5 years. But I've been on YouTube with my peeps on their channel for the past 7 years. That's freaking nuts, man.
Time passes faster than you think sometimes, Alex.
I really hope to have you up here in the next year or so, Robert, when you're not up in your ass now engaged with situations. Because you're going to be cool as shit to hang out with. I really, really believe that. You're going to be
I'm
awesome.
a boring old man anymore.
Not with me, you ain't. No.
That's not a bad thing, Alex. Don't kid yourself. That's not a bad
What, you being bored? No, you're never bored for me. You're very talkative, Robert. I don't know if you noticed that, but if I talk to you off with no problem, I can talk to you for hours with no problem. I've known you for almost 7 years. Yeah, you might think you're a boring old man, but no, not in my book, you ain't. Because I'll talk to you about freaking Westerns. I'll talk to you about history. I'll talk to you about whiskey. I'll talk to you about beer. you'll know it. You know, you may not know every beer or whiskey, but you'll know what you've drank or what you. Oh yeah, you should try that, or oh yeah, you know, I like that or whatever. You know what I mean, Robert? It's just you're a very talkative person. I don't know if you realize that.
Now, Paul, I'm replying to Middle Fruit. Paul,
Oh, go ahead.
in the chat.
Go ahead.
Now, I'm not dissing Canada as a whole.
Give it up, Robert.
A lot of the Canadian whiskeys I don't like. Now, it's not to say I haven't had a Canadian whiskey I do like, because I have. But on the whole, they're mass-produced whiskeys like Crown Royal, Seven, or Seagram 7, and all those, Northern Hunter. I don't know. There's a lot of different ones. Northern Lights, Canadian Hunter. They all got kind of that strange flavor that just...
Like, what do you mean? Like disgusting? I mean, I've had
they're allowed to add like 7% or 9% of some sort of flavoring agent to it. Usually it's a juice or something along those lines. And it just throws off the flavor for me. And it makes good mixers. But as far as, I like to drink my whiskey straight, as far as drinking my whiskey straight. But now, Quig has sent me some Canadian whiskeys that Food Quig has that they're pretty good. I got a Canadian Club 40 in there sample. That's some good whiskey.
So, but you just told me you don't like Canadian whiskey. You're
okay,
confused.
I'm talking the majority. Now, there are exceptions to every rule.
Okay, so there is exceptions that you like Canadian whiskey.
Yeah, there is a rare few that I find interesting. And a single I will. I think it was Nova Scotia has... Is it Nova Scotia? I think it's Nova Scotia is producing a peated whiskey. I can't think of the name of it. Obviously, we don't get it here, but if I could get a bottle of that, I would definitely be interested in trying that too.
You could probably order it, Robert. Did you ever play?
No, it's not worked that way here.
Oh, never mind.
Whiskeys are hard and different to order. And I'd have to rely on somebody like Quig to secure it, but he's only going to be able to send me a sample. Anything bigger than that, they're going to open it.
Oh, they'll open it up, and then he gets in trouble and all that. Yeah,
and I get in trouble, and everybody gets in trouble.
Exactly, because you asked them to do it, blah blah blah. Yeah, the whole 9 yards. You don't want to do that, no.
Yeah. Now, I do like me some Canadian beer. Now, I like some.
Never. I don't think I've ever had Canadian beer, Mr. Robert.
You never had a Moosehead? I like Moosehead.
Oh. Okay, I didn't know that. I've had Moosehead. I've had
Black's are pretty good. Moosehead's pretty good.
Moosehead, I've had that a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They have some good beer. That's no doubt. There's nothing wrong with that. But
listen, I think other country beers are delicious as well. You know, like Europe, and obviously Canada, like you said, Canadian beer. It's kind of surrounding on Europe in a sense, even though it's not Europe. The reason why I'm saying that is because Canadian was under the Queen, well now the King, because obviously the Queen's passed on.
Canada was first French ruled years and years in the 16th through the early 17th century, or I guess I'm getting that wrong, 17th through the early 18th century. Then during the 18th century, the mid 18th century, they had the French-Canadian Wars, and the British ended up winning that, and then France became a protectorate. Canada became a protectorate of Britain at that point. I can't exactly remember the year. Paul would know it, but I know a layman's version of what's happened there. I don't know the exacts of it all, but
that's okay. Can't know everything. Don't give yourself a headache. It's supposed to be fun.
I'm not giving myself a headache. Trust me on that.
That's good. That's good. But no, it's so cool though, because if you go in, I don't know for a fact, if you go into Canada, you get the money from Canada, I think, and it's like under that European money, under the Queen.
No, it's not under European money. Canada has their own
money. Okay. What I meant by that is
they put the Queen's head on their quarters, or
yes, exactly. That's what I meant by European.
I actually had some 1 ounce gold Troy gold ounces. Those were, I think Queen Elizabeth was on those too.
Wow.
But I sold those a couple of years ago. Had two of them.
It's crazy, Robert. I love history. If you're talking about 1940s, 50s, 60s, you're talking about in 30s, and you're talking about Nazism in a sense too, you could get that too. You get Joseph Goebbels, Albert Speer, maybe I don't know about Albert Speer. Maybe Joseph Goebbels.
Joseph Goebbels was the mouth of Nazi Germany. He was the propaganda minister. I didn't know brewers were putting little sayings on the inside of their bottles. I don't know how long that's been happening. That's the first one I've ever noticed. Usually I throw it away immediately after I open it. Quietly work. Let's
Well, Robert, I mean, you have to play Columbo, man. Play Columbo and you'll be golden.
Well,
yeah, exactly. So
golden Colorado.
Awesome, Robert. But no, it's true though. It's crazy. I love history. And Robert, if you didn't like history, I probably wouldn't talk to you about it. But again, I may, because then I know if you like history or not. I really enjoy that stuff, Robert. I really do. Not what they did. I'm saying I enjoy the history. Okay, let's make that clear. But it's crazy how they got the coins, the money, the all that. It's crazy. If you have, there's Hitler stuff on there. There's, if it's Germany, Joseph Goebbels or whatever else, maybe the president before Hitler, which is prime minister, president, whatever, which was probably what's his name again? Hindenburg. That's how they got the Hindenburg, meaning the name after President Hindenburg. But yeah, it's crazy how I know all that stuff, Robert. I may drive you nuts, but I love my history. Love it. Nuts. I know. I'm just playing with you. I've always have.
He is drooling on me. Quit drooling.
I think he might be hungry. He's saying, Robert,
he's
saying, Daddy, give me some food. I'm hungry.
He's just wants more.
I know he just said, I'm just playing with you.
I gave him a rawhide bone about an hour ago, a couple of dog treats. He gets spoiled.
I know. I'm just playing with you, Robert. You're a good father to your dogs. And all that wonderful.
I take care of them as best I can.
Exactly. I'm actually surprised you're home because most of the time when I invite you in, you're normally up in your ass. Now, again, I've had you maybe a month or two ago, or maybe a couple weeks ago. I don't remember. But normally you're at a rig. Normally, sometimes
I haven't worked for a long time now.
Oh, never mind.
No, I haven't worked since January. I did 2 wells in January, about the first few days of February, and then everything just kind of shut down after that.
I wonder what's going on.
Election year. It's election year. Every election year. Democrats want the price of oil to shoot up and everything to slow down to show that they're fighting global warming. And then the Republicans want the price of oil to shut down. Wants the price of oil to go up and the rigs to shut down to show that the Democrats are ruining the country doing this. So they both it effectively works out where the companies quit drilling pretty much. Yeah, they still drill some, but they don't drill a lot. Kansas is
but it screws you over though because you need a job to bury things.
It's all right. It'll come back around.
Exactly. Right after the November election of this year, or whatever, who's president, I'm not getting too political, but whoever's president, you'll get your oil stuff, you'll get back to getting your job. I just care about that. I know your wife obviously is still the principal or teacher, or whatever, but still, it's still good to have both peeps to take care of business. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Yeah. Actually, I don't
survive. For sure.
What's it, my friend?
We can survive on hers for sure.
Right. But you still want yourself to have money too, just because you're being you. You have to have money either way.
Well, I feel better when I'm making money, believe it or
not. Exactly. This way it's double whammy. Even though she makes good money, it doesn't matter. Well, it does matter, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, you get what's right. Yes.
Yep, I sure do. Where is everybody tonight?
I don't know. Well, I do know where Mr. Bumpy is. Mr. Bumpy is just, he's not in town right now. So 3 hours away from wherever he lives at. So, but that's why he's not here. But that looks like Bumpy will be back. He'll be home tonight, but obviously I'll be probably done or something like that in the next hour or so. I'm not going to be on all night like I did last night. Because I was I was having a great time until 2 o'clock in the morning. Freaking amazing.
Yeah, that's good.
Exactly. It's
That's
nice to
real
be back to my channel. I had to take a break for a little bit, but I'm back to it because I love my channel so much. I enjoy doing it.
I enjoy being on your show. Always have.
It's
I
always-
like all you guys. I don't know. There's only a couple that, I mean, I still enjoy going on their shows, but they just, I don't know. They're
Drama.
not my cup of tea per se, but I
That's what
still
you
like. It's not to say that I don't like them. It's just they just, I don't know.
Is it drama? They they
Yeah,
rub-
I think that's it. I think it's the drama that comes with some of it.
yeah.
No,
Yeah,
like your channel or Ron's or even all the other people usually that I'm on. There's a minimum amount of drama, but there's been a couple that I've been on that, man, it turns into some. I'm like, oh, I'm done. With
I know it's a
that.
pain in the ass. I know you don't want that.
That's not worth it to me. I ain't going to
Well,
do it.
because you have like 5, 6, even if it's not drama, it seems like drama because you're having like 5 or 6 people talking. What'd you say?
I was lurking. I wasn't on, but I watched Rod J last night for 3 hours, I think, maybe something like that. And I enjoyed commenting, but I enjoy Rod J.
Well, it's just Rod.
I've always liked Rod J. Rod J
It's just-
he's just a good, level-headed guy. We come from the same era. We have a lot of the same
beliefs.
background and a lot of musical things and a lot of just life things and how we look at things. And it's just, we're from, I think that same kind of decade and era helps. And I can understand where Rod J's coming from. And I enjoy Rod J. Just like a Thrash, because Thrash is the same way.
Brian, yeah.
Kind of from my era. So they're really, it's just fun to, I just enjoy it. Rod J's got a great channel. I don't know if I'm on that. I enjoy just listening, and a lot of times I don't even say nothing. I just listen, and just because the topics are always good and interesting, you know.
Well, there's a couple of times you're on my channel, and sometimes you don't say anything unless you want to come on, or you're just saying hello to me or whatever, and that's fine because you're just sitting there enjoying the show and all that. And if you're in the mood for it, you'll jump on in. Blah blah blah. If not, you won't jump on in. As simple as that, Robert. And again, me and you, I'm a different era than you, but I kind of feel like I kind of similar to you because I love my old shows. And I think that's another reason why me and you get along. We love our beer, kind of somewhat whiskey, because I do like my sweet whiskey. Not often, but I do like my whiskey occasionally, or bourbon, whatever it is. It's still in the same family. I do like my bourbon. I do like my whiskey occasionally. Obviously, I love my beer more, but I do like my bourbon and whiskey because I do like to have that sweetness, if you know what I mean. But I think me and you do get along, Robert, because we love the same stuff. I think.
Yeah, no, we get along just fine, Alex. I enjoy your company. Always have.
And I've talked to you for many years, and we never had a problem with that.
Never. That's for certain.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't see anybody else on live. I'm looking at my other screen.
Well, play Columbo. Play Columbo.
Well, I don't have a lot of channels that I follow, but so is Alex the Beer Man, and I also follow Justin Wilson's Cooking.
Wait a minute. My channel's called Alex the Beer Man. That's funny.
No, Alex the Beer Master.
I know, playing with you. You said it. It was funny. I had to go along with it. It's funny.
But then my other one that shows live is Justin Wilson's Southern Cooking thing, but that's replays all his old recipes. I like Justin Wilson. As a kid, I liked watching him on PBS. I've always enjoyed his show.
Oh, so he has a YouTube channel now too. I didn't know that.
That's not him per se. It's somebody that plays his old PBS videos over and over and over, and it's live. It just comes across as a live show. No, you are not getting nothing, boy.
He's probably passed on because you're talking about when you were a kid. You're talking about
Justin Wilson's been dead since 2001.
Yeah, you're talking about the same time. You're talking about 22 years ago. You're talking about when my mom passed away. So yeah.
What are you doing? You're not getting no food, big boy.
I'm sorry. What's your dog's name?
Max.
Sorry, Max, but Robert's done eating.
Oh, I'm not done eating. I'm still snacking, but he's not.
Oh, well,
getting
then I'm sorry, Max, but your dad doesn't want to give you any food on that because you already had a big bone. He just told me that.
Oh, yes, you did, didn't you?
So
You rawhide earlier.
that's how that works, Mr. Max.
He sheds his belly hair so fast.
Oh my God. Max is probably saying, what is this nut talking about? I don't care what Alex Beermaster is saying. Daddy, give me some food.
Max
All
is
right.
spoiled rotten. And I enjoy spoiling him.
Well, your dog's a cool ass dog. You know that.
Yeah, he is.
He's cool as
They
shit.
could see you point a pheasant, they would really be amazed.
What? What are you talking about? What?
He's a bird dog. He points. He points. We go hunting. He finds the birds.
Did you train him that way?
Yeah, I've been training him the last 2 years. This year should be his best year because he's a little uncontrollable, but now he's getting a little more mature since he's going to be 2 in August.
Well, you're training him that way. That's why he's good.
Yeah, well, I know, but it's the last dog I can train. I'm getting too old to train any other ones. He's going to be the last one.
Wait a minute. You're getting too old or the dogs are getting old?
I'm getting too old to train dogs anymore.
You're not that old. How old are you? In your 40s, right? You think I'm kidding with you?
No, you're very much kidding with me.
You don't look it.
I'll turn 58 this year.
Well, you're still young. You can still train dogs.
No, that takes a lot of speed, effort, and a lot of time. And that's gets
Robert,
harder.
if you love doing it and you have the energy, do it. If you don't have the energy,
I'm not going to. He's my last one.
I don't trust you, Robert. You love it too much. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you're Robert. We'll see what happens in the next couple months.
In
The
10
next
years,
year.
he'll be six. In 10 years, I'll be 68 and he'll be 12, and my knees will be shot by then. My knees are already shot, but they're going to really be shot by then.
Let's not rush that, Robert. You're still young. That's in 10 years.
Thank you, but
Cheers.
my body says differently.
I know. That's unfortunately the case. Unfortunately. On top of that, Robert, we'll see what happens if you're going to train any more dogs. We'll see what you do. If you don't, you don't. But we'll see what you feel in the next several months to a
I
year.
shouldn't need to. I mean, he's my one good dog. I don't need another one.
How old is your dog?
He'll be 2 in August.
Yeah, you're going to have him for many more years, so you're going to be okay. So you might not have to train anymore for many more years if you have to at all. But this is what we got here is
Ship Bottom Brewery. Blueberry wheat. That sounds good. I love blueberries.
oh yeah, I love my blueberry.
I like gooseberries, blueberries, boysenberries, raspberries. I pretty much like everything but dingleberries.
Dingleberry. I know what you're talking about. Oh my
Yeah, you don't like dingleberries either. Nobody knows.
Holy shit, what are you doing?
Strawberries I like.
Honestly, did you call your dog Max because of Mad Max, or you just like the word Max?
My wife named him. I didn't.
Oh, so I would have to ask your wife.
I don't. Yeah. She said I just started talking names to him, and when I said Max, he perked up. So when he perked up, that became his name.
I wonder if his name was always Max then.
Mm.
Who knows?
I don't know what the people called him before. She went and picked him up. I had nothing to do with anything. I
Oh, then
came
you
home
don't
from
even
the
know.
well
You
and I
ain't
had a
kidding.
dog. A dog I didn't know I had.
Well, your wife's full of surprises. We've talked about that for sure. She's a trip.
He is full of surprises.
Mm.
Yeah, Paul, watching Justin Wilson's always a pleasure. And I'll be lying if I said I didn't cook some of Justin Wilson's recipes, because I have. I like it.
Who's this? Okay, we got Paul talking to
I don't know
you.
who that is. Big Daddy Mojo.
What is up, Big Daddy Mojo? Alex, are you drinking? What is it?
He says,
Beer.
Alex, you drink a lot of beer. What do you do to stay in shape?
Well, I walk. I just have the same size belly. I don't get chubbier and chubbier. I don't want to do that anyway. And also, I've kind of taken a break in the past couple of weeks. So And also, I don't have stress or anything like that. That's how I stay in shape in a sense. I do like to walk. I do like, yeah, I do eat a lot, land shark wise. And but at the same time, I don't eat a lot. It all depends on the situation. Because I've been like eating light stuff now for the summertime.
Yeah.
Occasionally, I will get my bagel sandwiches, whatever, because that's what I do. But I've been just eating my sandwiches, like ham and cheese sandwiches and stuff like that. Something light since it's warmed out and humid out and all that.
I always like these Coors glasses. My writing's just about gone off the glass.
Let me blow you up. I gotta take a look at that.
Oh, it's all right.
I know. I want to take a look myself.
You can't barely see it's in gold, but it was a Coors glass at one point.
Well, you have to understand, you've had that glass for years. It's not your fault.
Yeah, probably 15, maybe 20.
Yeah.
There's only so many times through the dishwasher and it starts to change.
Okay, let me make this clear. All my beer glasses, and I have a whole bunch of glasses probably. I always wash them by hand. Never. I don't have a dishwasher. I mean, we have, but we don't have it hooked up. But even if we did, I probably wouldn't use it because I like to clean them by hand because it stays. The treehouse stays normal.
Mm-hmm.
The special beer, you get them spraying. The special glasses stay normal. Yes, in your mind, you're thinking, oh, it'll last forever for many, many, many years. But yeah, in a sense, if you're doing dishwasher stuff and occasionally will.
Oh, dishwashers will take even your, a lot of times on your, like your glass measuring cups, your Pyrex cups that are written in red. If you wash them too much in dishwasher, it will start to fade those and they will eventually disappear. I have tried to get my wife not to wash those in the dishwasher. It's just like most of these glasses. I quit fighting her on it. Now, my whiskey glasses, I wash them by hand. She's not allowed to touch them. That's a different story.
Good.
Beer glasses, I don't care so much. Whiskey glasses, I'm real strict.
You should care because you're a whiskey channel. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yep.
I mean, don't
Big Daddy Mojo said he found you from Rod J.
What did you say?
Big Daddy Mojo said, I found you from Rod J.
Yes, Let's Say Rod J is a cool ass channel.
Yep.
I met him once. I met Mr. Rod J himself a couple years ago. I plan to hang out with him again in person. He's cool as shit, Rod J.
I know he is.
Yeah. Good. Hoping one day I'll have the legendary Robert here in person with me and drink some beers and drink some stouts. And
I would like that. I really would. I wish I could make time and find time. I know I said
we'll bury it. We'll figure it out. Right now, you have some situations you need to fix.
Oh, yeah. Right now.
Okay. Then we'll bury it.
But, this last 2.5 years has not been good.
I know it's personal stuff, but I don't want to, I don't want to set the whole world on that. But I'm just saying, once that's kind of solved, I mean, you could always come by and hang out with me and take a break if you have to. You always.
Yeah, that's a little far to take a break, Alex. That's a 20 some hour trip.
Well, I'm not going to have you just come here and not hang out with me. That would be stupid. I'm asking you to come over.
I'm talking drive wise. That's a long ways to take a break.
Well, yeah. Well, you'll be.
You live in Oklahoma City. Hell, we could do that. That's only 4 hours, 4.5 hours where I live.
I'm 10 hours away from you. I think 12. I think 13
You're further
hours.
than that.
No, 20 hours, right? 20 hours.
You're somewhere between 16 to 20 hours, I think.
Yeah, that's a long hour. So yeah, I'll have to make plans for you in the next several months, whenever things seem to be good for you and your daughter. That's the main key here.
Top 5 affordable. Okay, he's got a question for me.
Please do.
Bring up that last one, would you?
Sure. That one right there, bud?
Yeah. Whiskey Scout, what are your top 5 affordable findable bourbons? Well, generally the Elijah Craig, just plain Elijah Craig's always out there. That's always a good one. Even though they've taken the 12-year age statement off of it about 6 years ago, it's still a nice bourbon, just plain Elijah Craig. Drinkable, everyday drinkable, yeah. Evan Williams Bottled and Bond would be my second choice. Third choice, I don't know. If you can get, this is a personal thing now. I'm kind of partial to Jim Beam Double
Go
Oak.
ahead, Robert.
I like Jim Beam Double Oak. And a lot of people don't because they don't like that intensity it brings. But for me, that would be my third probably choice of that mass. Fourth choice, Wild Turkey 101. It's hard to beat. It's just straight, good bourbon, straight off the board, straight down the line. That's a tough one to beat. And fifth one, I mean, if you could get Wild Turkey Rare Breed, I would get that too. That would be my fifth one. And that should be findable too. Now, those are just standard everyday bourbons. All those are. And you should be able to get them. But that's pretty much that's my basics that I will go to. So
Awesome. I see what Mr. Paul is saying too.
Hand wash. Scott, you heathen like Alex. I hand wash my drink glasses.
Well, no, I always do.
I do for my whiskey glasses. It's just beer is. I don't know.
Listen, Robert, your channel is not a beer channel. The only time it's a beer channel when I message you and ask you to review a beer. That's the only time.
I've never noticed in beer. If I got a little soap residue left over and I'm drinking Coors, after the first one, after the second one, after the first one it's gone. After the second one, everything's fine. So I don't really. Yeah, Benchmark's a good choice too. Benchmark's a.
But no, it is true though. The only time you see Robert doing a beer review, or if it's me asking him to do a beer review, or if it's just something that he wanted to try.
Only once. It's never happened.
No, it hasn't. But I've asked you to get the other one you did. I think you bought the other one.
I don't know.
I think you did.
I do beer reviews on all you beer channel guys' beers.
No,
I'm on your channel.
On your channel. I've had you get I've asked you to get a special beer for your channel. It was like in a box. I think was it a beer?
Yeah, I've got that and did that. But I'm talking I do beer reviews. That's not an issue, but I don't do them on my own channel. I just do them with all you guys. It's
but you have done that when I've asked you to do one beer review.
One beer, yeah. I did the one.
And then I've asked you to go get the other one, and I think you did. I'm not sure.
No, I may have got the beer, but I didn't do the review. We couldn't find the one you wanted me. I couldn't find the one beer you wanted me.
No, you reviewed one beer for me, and it was in a box.
Right, that was that Hoff.
Yeah,
I got to look it up. Hoff something. It was a Belgian beer.
What it was, but it was a class beer that you tried, and I wanted you to review it on your own channel. And you did.
I know. It's food. I know.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. A beer. Oh, the beer that we were looking for, me and you. We were talking about Big Ass Money Stout. Yeah, that was one. Beer.
That's not available.
I messaged you right after I saw that on, but then again, obviously you didn't see it until a couple of days or an hour, 2 hours later.
You got to remember, I bought it, did it on John's channel, and I bought two, I think, one or two. I bought two, and then I drank one. Then you got around to saying, "Well, let's do it together. I got to find it," and I didn't think you ever found it.
No, you said you found it for me, and I said, "Do you want me to get this?" You asked me, "Do you want me to get this?" And I said, "Yes, Robert, I do." But at that point, it was already gone by the time you got back.
Yeah, I went back to get it, and it was going. Yes, I know what stuff. I know what stuff about now.
Oh no, I try to remember these things because if I ever find for some reason Big Ass Money Stout, for some crazy reason, I will definitely send you.
If I found two, I'd just go ahead and buy it outright and send you the other one.
I know you would because you were going to review it together.
Twice. I'd give you a call and we'd get that other one in the mail to you. But they're not. I don't think they're ever going to make a lot of. They're not
going to make it again. But if you ever found it, it does not matter if it's 10 years old, 7 years. It doesn't matter.
That beer will age. That's got a heck.
And it's an 18%. It's a 18% beer. So if you found an older one, I would be gladly do a review with you on that because 18% beers, they're good. I actually had my first 18% beer maybe a month ago. It was from Dragon's Milk. Let me see if I can find that on my Instagram. I think I took a picture. I don't remember. But it was my first 18% beer. Never had a 17% beer, but I've had an 18% beer. And, because that's I think
I know what them dogfish ones I had them. I had some dogfish ones one time that They don't put the percentage on, but it's a really high percentage.
Oh wow, that sucks if they don't put the percentage on it.
No, they don't, but
Let's see here. Let me
it's
put-
well over. It's you get the alcohol note on it when you drink it. It's not totally hidden. What is that? Triple
That-
mash.
yeah,
I've never
that's
seen that.
an 18% beer. 18. I drank 2 of them a couple weeks ago, or maybe a month ago.
You drink them back to back?
What?
Did you drink them back to back? One after the other?
The last 2, yeah, and I was an idiot for doing that because it made me
You
sick.
probably went right to sleep.
Nope, it made me throw up.
Oh, really? Wow.
But you have to remember, it not because of the taste, it was because I was buzzed. You know what I mean? It wasn't the beer itself, no. It was just because you have to remember, I drank 2 of them, and then I went to drink. It might have been this. I don't remember. It might have been this one. Let me show you. Let me blow myself up because obviously, can't. Kind of hard for me to see here. I'll show you. Hold on. I probably drank this. I probably was this. It was probably this I drank, or after I drank those 2 beers, it might have been. If I can find it, it's in here somewhere. Let me see here. Is this it? Oh yeah. And this stuff's good.
Lumberjack style. I've never seen or heard of. I haven't been looking at the beer. I got to go to Wichita to one
You
specific.
have to remember, you're not looking for beer when you go out. You're looking for whiskey. You're whiskey.
No, if I go to the place on West Street, there I do look at all the beers. But most of the time, yeah, I'm not. I mean, I will peruse it sometimes because I like the fruited sours a lot.
Oh, they're good. I have a direct. I have
an apricot fruited sour is probably Cascade Brewing Company does one, and it's probably my favorite of the fruited sours I've ever had. It's probably my favorite beer, period. It's good.
This stuff's good. 450 North. It is rabbit versus hunter, and it's like a banana. And
Welcome, Big Daddy.
Yeah, I love this stuff. Love my sours. And the funny part is, Robert, when you drink these sours, they sometimes don't taste like a sour. You have that sour taste right after you're done drinking it.
I gotta have the sour taste. I don't want if it's a sour and it don't taste sour, then it.
Yeah, but it's kind of stupid. I agree. It should be. It does have that sour taste, but it doesn't have a complete sour. It has more. You have to remember, you're drinking heavily fruited beers.
Yeah, I gotta. If it's a sour, I've got to have the sour. If I don't,
Exactly. Because it should be. It's called a sour. It should have more, at least maybe 10, 12% sour.
Yeah,
or 13% sour, and then maybe a sweetness. Maybe 5 or 6 or 7% sweetness to mix it up. If it's supposed to be that way, I agree. Because you got these beers that say that they say this, that they say what did they say, and you drink them, and I'm like, it's not really that sour what you said. You know what I mean, Robert? It's crazy.
yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
I gotta eat my food before it gets cold.
Well, you haven't eaten your food in the past little bit because we've been live since 8 o'clock.
I know it's starting to get cold. That's why I'm like, eat
Go
now.
ahead and bury that. Yeah, you're gonna be golden on that.
I think that's it. I think I got it all.
But yeah, Robert, me and you, I cannot wait to hang out with you in person, man. It's gonna be a badass hanging out with you, Robert. It's gonna be amazing. We're gonna be drinking beers, stouts, maybe I guess a little bit of whiskey on your channel. But my beer, we'll be doing beers and stouts on my channel. Maybe do some whiskey on your channel. And that'll be so cool. This is Alex Brewmaster. Welcome to Robert the Whiskey Scout's channel on his channel.
We'll definitely do it if we have that. I would like to, but again, I've got to emphasize it's not going to happen this year. I can guarantee that. I'm not going anywhere this year.
Well, you have some issue. You got some things to take care of first before you have fun. You know, that's okay. I mean, if things change, you obviously let me know. But as of this right now, I don't think that's going to change. At least not until 2025, anyway.
I was supposed to go on a motorcycle ride last month, and I couldn't make that work.
Somebody at your house, Robert? Dogs are barking.
It's upstairs. It's hard to tell.
No.
My wife will deal with it.
Yeah, they'll play Columbo. She'll play Columbo for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know you want to. Well, so wait a minute. If you did your motorcycle trip last month, where would you have gone? You wouldn't be coming here. You'd be going somewhere
Arizona.
else. Right. Because Arizona's not that far from you, I don't think.
No, it's a ways, Alex. It's about takes me 6 hours to get there. Another 6. It's probably about 8.5, 9 hours.
And you are something else, Robert. How could you stand being on a motorcycle for 8, 9, 10 hours?
Easily.
You are something,
I've done 24 hours on the motorcycle.
Wow.
I've got on it. Not got off of it for.
Wow. And you would ride your motorcycle from your house to here. And even though it's hours.
Yeah, I would do that. Only stop to get gas. Yeah.
Of course. Otherwise I'd be pushing you next time you come when you're here.
When I get there, I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to tell you this much, though. When I get there, I am going to bed. Dang. First thing first, I'm sleeping. You stay in the saddle that long, you got to get your rest. If you don't get your rest, it makes a long day.
So wait a minute, you would get a hotel and go to bed and then hang out with me?
I'd have to, or otherwise you'd be hanging out with a zombie. I'd be like, yes.
You're right.
Good.
Robert, do you remember me?
Wake up. Oh, yeah, I'm here.
Wake up, Robert. I'm here, but I got to go to sleep for a little bit, and then we can go have some fun.
Yeah. Johnny Boy says, hi, Alex and Robert.
What's up, Johnny Boy, my friend? Nice to see you. Let me know if you want to jump on in. Otherwise,
thank God it's Friday. Cheers, John. Give you a little smoke wagon bourbon on top of this Coors I'm drinking.
Hell yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
But I understand what you're saying, Robert, because it'd be like driving a car for hours and hours. You're tired, you're drained out. I don't know, because cars are less tense than a motorcycle, I'm assuming. I don't know. Because Bumpy, he came here from 8 hours, and he hanged out with me for a couple hours, and then he went to bed. We went live, we did everything. And we had pizza and all that. But again, that's different compared to a motorcycle than a car.
Oh, yeah. Motorcycle I got now, you couldn't ride on the back of it. It's really just mainly a one-person motorcycle.
Why would you do that? Some people like to ride the motorcycle with you, Robert.
Well, actually, nobody likes to ride a motorcycle with me.
I wouldn't mind it. I remember the one time you had your motorcycle, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and it was in your garage, and I asked you to rum it up on the Marco Polo, and you did that for me, and I appreciate that.
That was my Harley.
Yeah, yes. Do you still have that?
No, I sold that one.
Oh man,
I got others. I got one other now. I'm down to my Suzuki off-road motorcycle, but it's a 650 twin. It'll go anywhere. It runs 75 down the highway just fine. I got it up to about 120. It's about the fastest I've ever got it. But
didn't you at one point have motorcycle buddies to hang out with? Because I sworn I don't remember their name.
Yeah, I still do. I would have went riding with them back in Arizona, but those days are gone. I mean, they're not gone. the guys that went there, one guy broke both his legs. Mark did. Mark's a good guy too. I hate that he broke his legs, but he got slid off into a rut. One leg got twisted backwards like this, twisted like that. The other leg, when he popped out of the rut, caught on the bottom, pulled down, just a shear snap. So he ended up breaking both his left and his right leg. They had to get him out, take him to the nearest hospital.
Is Mark okay now? Can he walk again?
Oh yeah, he's fine. I've talked to him. I talked to him last week after surgery.
So, but does he walk? That's what I'm.
No, he's laid up with 2 broken legs. You ain't gonna walk yet. He's got to heal. It's gonna take another 6 weeks. He's got the left one's got like 2 plates and 6 pins, and the right one was just a casted one. It was just a smooth break. There wasn't much wrong with it. They just casted it, but the left one took 2 plates and 6 pins or screws to fix it back right.
Well, I just hope he can walk again. That's what scares me. When you break your legs, you don't know. I mean, you don't know if you can walk again or not. I mean, because he's a motorcycle guy, obviously. You just told me.
Mark will walk again. It can be no big deal. It's just got to heal. Nothing's wrong. Something's wrong. He broke his legs, but
that is wrong.
But he'll heal. It's not going to be.
Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Because
and no, Paul, I never promised to take Alex to Sturgis.
No.
The reason there's something that we should be real clear about. 2018 was the last year I went to Sturgis. I'll never go back. I don't like crowds.
No, Robert never.
I don't like any of the big motorcycle meets like that because I don't do well in huge crowds, and they're all huge crowds, and it's just not something I'm comfortable with.
No,
I don't like concerts because of that. I will go to an occasional concert, but I don't go to those ones that are you got to go down on the floor and stand shoulder to shoulder. It's got to be a seating concert. We got to all have our assigned seats and stuff because I don't even eat at buffets. I won't go to a buffet and eat because I ate at buffets. The Army is a buffet when you go there and eat. You go down the line. They throw
the Army. That's different, Robert. You were in the Army then.
I don't care. After I got out of the Army, I ain't never eaten at another buffet style.
Oh, wow.
Never. My wife will go. I'll say, have fun. You go eat with your friends. I'm not going. I just won't do it. And I've been to one buffet since then with my wife. We went to Furs with her family. Okay. I went and sat down. I wouldn't go through the buffet. My wife actually got up and went through the buffet.
So when you wanted food, she got the food for you because you didn't want. I understand what you're saying, but it's crazy.
I just don't like that. I don't like. I had to do it. If I had to do it in the Army again, if I was still in the Army, well, yes, I would do it. But
that's different.
Being outside the Army, I don't have to do it. If I'm paying for my food, I ain't doing it.
Well, buffets are out when it comes to you, and that's understandable. I respect that. I respect that 1,000%, Robert.
I want to go to a restaurant. I want to sit. I want the server to come to the table, take my order.
Well, yeah, just go to the restaurants. Don't go to the buffets if you don't want that. Yeah, right. Go to the actual restaurants. Yeah.
And if we go to a restaurant and let's say it's full, let's say there's waiting line to get in, I won't do that either.
Basically, you'll say to your wife, we're going to another restaurant.
We're going somewhere else, baby.
Yeah, exactly. And that's understandable because you don't want to sit there in line for hours and hours. You just want to get there, eat, and get home. Or whatever
Especially if it's Applebee's or some standard Applebee's or Chili's. I don't understand waiting in a line to get into Applebee's, Chili's, Macaroni Grill, whatever. Those just...
Yeah, but they're not famous anymore, so I don't know why it's freaking line.
They still get lines on Saturday and Friday and Saturday nights. Those places still get lines, and I don't like McDonald's either. I'll eat breakfast at McDonald's, but I won't
McDonald's. You don't get a line for hours. Right. I mean,
so there's places I'll eat and places I won't.
You know what I'm saying? But McDonald's, you don't need to sit in a line for hours and hours. Burger King, you don't need to sit in a line for hours and hours. Yeah, there's other places they shouldn't be like that either because that place is not famous anymore. You're talking about like Applebee's and stuff like that. Now, I understand 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago, whatever they opened. Yeah, there should be a line because it's a brand new place, but You don't need to be a line now.
On the border always has a line usually.
Oh, I've been on
Texas Roadhouse on a Friday or Saturday night will have a line.
I've been on the border, Robert, a couple of times, and I don't remember it being a line. They have good burritos, they have good stuff, Mexican place, and you can get their chips too anywhere. I mean, I love them when you get their chips there because it's fresh and warm, whatever. But I've had on the border itself, and it's very good. I love their burritos. And I didn't have to wait in a line as far as I can remember. It's been a couple
No,
years.
some nights you don't have to. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, usually they're less crowded. Usually don't got to wait in a line.
Right, because it's not a weekend.
Right. Then Fridays and Saturdays are stupid sometimes.
And the funny part is you can buy on the border chips in the stores too.
Right.
Is it good when you buy them on the border? Yes, because they're in that plastic bag and you can warm them up and they're freaking heaven to me.
We got a place, small little place here in Newton called Carlos's Kitchen.
Huh?
And I just call there and go pick my food up. And it's probably the best Mexican food you can get. And he's hell of it. I met him. I know the guy. Really, I kind of know him because, well, we live in the same town, obviously.
Nice. And your friends, I mean, he's not too far from you, right? I guess.
Right. Yeah, but I always prop his stuff on Facebook because he's a really good guy and I really like his food. He's got great food.
Well, if I'm ever in your area, I probably won't, but if I'm ever in your area, I will definitely try that food with you.
Oh yeah, I'll go down there and get us a sample plate. It'll feed both of us and then some.
Well, after he knows I'm a land shark, he won't have no problem feeding me.
We go down there and get us a sample plate, bring it back to the house, sit down and chow down.
How can it be a sample plate if it's a big plate anyway?
Oh, it's got a couple of enchiladas, a couple of burritos, a couple of tacos, a couple of tostadas on it.
That's a perfect plate for you and me.
A lot of food on it. It comes in the metal serving dishes like this, just packed. I mean, just
nice. Exactly what I want. Oh, by the way, you said you wanted me to try that beef jerky, by the way. It was a couple years ago.
Oh my God, that's been a long time ago. Did I ever send it to you?
No, because I don't know if I sent you my address. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know. Did I send you my address? I thought I did, but maybe not.
Oh, maybe. I don't. I'd have to look in my book. I forget.
You'd have to play.
I have to drive, but I got to drive down to Mulvane for that. That's about a 45-minute drive.
Well, whenever you're there to get your
down there.
And whenever
we lived in Udall, it was close, but now that we live up here in Newton, that's quite a drive.
Well, I'm saying I want to get the sweet. I want to get the sweet stuff. I mean, I want to try the other stuff too, but I want to try the sweet stuff first. I want to start trying with that first because I like the sweet beef jerky. Love it. Love sweet stuff. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens, Robert. I remember that because you told me, oh, let me know. And I think I let you know, but I don't know if I gave you my address. I don't remember. I don't either. If not, we can.
I can get it from you. First, I got to get the beef jerky. I forgot about that. Stroot's beef jerky is what I was talking about.
Yeah, it's a famous beef jerky. You told me about.
Well, in our area of the world, yeah, probably not in other places, but
no, because it's in that store. It's in the owner's store. The owner that owns that beef jerky, and it's famous in that vicinity. Yeah,
they've been in business a long time.
You'll have to call me on Facebook or message me, and just because I can call you on Facebook, I never do, but I have talked to you on Facebook. I think in the past, not call you, but I can. If I wanted to. Do they have sweet beef jerky? I think they have teriyaki, right? I want to try all their beef jerky, but first
I don't know if they got teriyaki. They just got, I think they got hot and spicy, and they got regular, and I think that's the only two they offer. But trust me, you're going to like either one of those very well.
I appreciate it.
You like beef jerky, you're going to like them.
I appreciate if you play Columbo and see if they have the sweet stuff too for me.
They don't. That's only 2 types they got.
Yeah, but it's been
They're
years.
just they're pretty simple place, but it's they don't have the teriyaki to my knowledge. I mean, I don't know. To my knowledge, they never have.
Well, you won't know until you ask them, my friend. But yeah, obviously I'm gonna like them both. The stuff that you just said, but I hope they have teriyaki because I love such sweet stuff. But it's homemade either way, so that's all I care about too.
Oh yeah. Well, it's not homemade. It's made at the. It's a meat locker that does their own butchering and that does their own stuff. So, it's small batch made beef jerky. But
It looked like a big batch to me. What you showed me.
well, yeah, I bought 1 pound worth. That's a big batch.
Yeah,
But small batch means they might make 20, 30 pounds at a time, and then they might lay off a day before they make. They'll run out. If you're not there, but I forget what the date is. But if you're not there, like usually by Wednesday, they make it like on Sunday. If you're not there by Wednesday, they're sold out. They won't have no more.
And then you have to wait until next Wednesday or next Tuesday to get it.
Usually it's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and usually by Wednesday they're sold out. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Occasionally they might have 1 or 2 that left over.
Right.
Pretty rare they do. Then, but come Monday, and
obviously the stuff's good. I mean, it's very.
it sells out. Yes,
it's very
Well,
homemade. If it wasn't so homemade, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't run out. But because it's homemade, or at least in that vicinity, they love that. Look, yeah, you said it's in a different vicinity, but it's still homemade in my book. The way you described it.
It is. It's just small batch custom beef jerky, but
because a big batch, it wouldn't be. I mean, I guess it could be homemade, but if it was a big batch, it would be throughout the whole country or throughout the whole world. But you're saying
this is just local area beef jerky.
Exactly. So I'm thinking
it's not like you're buying Trappers or.
It's more homemade than which is good because homemade stuff's freaking heaven too. If you get the right stuff. Yeah. Let's see what Shredder's saying. I'm sorry. So into food. Lance Shark is here, never fears. As I've said to Robert many times. What is up? What, kid?
What's up, kid? Cheers. Enjoy the weekend.
I am enjoying the weekend. I'm hanging out with Legendary Robert for a little bit. Probably drink 1 more beer. And then I'll probably get something to eat, after I sign off of here. I was hoping other peeps would join. I mean, Bumpy is doing his personal stuff, but I was just hoping other peeps would join, just hang out with Legendary Robert and me, like Drunken One or something like that. I've had Drunken One on here in the past month. He occasionally comes on.
I haven't seen him. I guess it wasn't too long ago I seen him, but it's not very often I see him anymore. Occasionally on Marco Polo.
Oh, he's on Marco Polo. You know what's funny? I haven't seen him on Marco Polo in the past couple of days. Let me see.
Last time I did the weather report up front when it was storming a couple nights, 3 or 4 nights ago. I haven't seen him since then.
It says he's been available this week, but I haven't heard from him. Let me see. Okay. You're on now because you're looking, but let me see here.
I was on Sunday at 3:17.
Oh yeah. Well, my time it was 4:17. So yeah. So you're 3:17 because you're way further than me. But yeah, Sunday 4:17. Yep, that was his last polo, which is weird.
Yep.
Weird. And then you see me afterwards, which was a. Let me see when that.
I'm on here with Alex. Look.
There you go. If it happens. Oh, it's gonna.
I sent one. I just sent one to send one. I'm on here with Alex. Look, there you go. Simple and to the point.
Cheers, everybody. Jump on in with me and Mr. Robert, which is known as Robert Whiskey Scout. If not, enjoy the stream. Cheers, everybody.
See you later. My little girl came back down. She's my baby. Come here.
You have 2 dogs, don't you, Robert?
Here's my girl. Yep.
What's your dog? What's this dog's name?
Her name is Naomi.
Naomi and Max.
Yeah. We went for a walk the other day. These two labs started raising hell at the fence along the walk path. I thought she was going to crawl through that fence and eat them alive.
What she saw crows? Is that what you said?
2 Labrador retrievers was on the other side of the fence. She's real protective of me. I had my son over 3 or 4 weeks ago. I said, let's test something. I was sitting on the couch and I looked at him and said, told Naomi, she's sitting next to me, said, sick giddy. She looked at him for a second, pointed at him, said, sick giddy. She started growling. I think I can sick her on my son.
You can what, Robert?
I think I can make her bite somebody if I wanted to. She's very protective of me.
Well, Robert, I'm not going to say, but if you think about it, you know what I'm talking about. Years, not too long ago, has something to do with your daughter, but we're not getting personal. But you get on spring. If that ever happens again,
Yeah, I know.
You get what I'm spraying. I'm not
I hear
getting
ya.
into it. Not getting into it again. Not online anyway.
No, she's very.
I'm not going to be a jerk. I'm just saying protective
She
of
works.
you and your family and your daughter. That's all I'm just saying.
She just turned a year old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's our newest addition. We didn't have no dogs for quite a while. Then my wife got the white one, Max. And then last year, a year from now, my daughter's dog had puppies, and she was I determined as the smartest one of the bunch. So I picked her, and then it's worked out. She's smart. I can tell her to do stuff, she'll do it. She can figure out what I want.
Did you get two pups? Did you get 2 pups from your daughter? No.
Just one.
Oh.
So I only got 2 dogs. Now I got 5 dogs here because my daughter's living with us now. She brought 3 dogs, but only 2 dogs I have. Me and my wife have.
I'm sorry. I've been talking about your daughter. I hope she's not there. Jesus, man.
She is. She's already had to move in.
Oh.
So.
Well, I'm saying, does she hear me? I mean, I'm not trying to be mean.
Oh, no. She's upstairs watching TV with her mama.
Good. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to protect, if you get on.
All right. I know what you're saying. It's okay. It's okay, Alex.
I'm trying to protect.
When it becomes unokay, I'll let you know. Trust me.
Hell yeah. You'll just give me a noogie when we hang out in person.
I don't do noogies.
You get what I'm spraying.
I know, but I don't do noogies.
No, I know you won't.
I want to be a little more direct.
You want to just give me a hug. Oh, I can't breathe, Robert. I don't care.
You're bigger than me, Alex. That's why I couldn't give you a hug. I'm not that big a fella.
No, me and you, we would hug and be buddies. You know that.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I couldn't. I'm not that big of a guy. I don't know what this makes me look like, but I'm just a medium-sized kind of fella. I'm not very big.
Well, I'll still give you a hug.
No, I'll hug you. I got no problem hugging you.
You're my friend, man. You're my friend.
I can't reach around you and go and make you.
Don't squeeze me, Robert. I can't breathe.
I couldn't squeeze you. I couldn't get my hands. Short arms.
Nothing but fun, Robert. Nothing but fun.
That's right.
Speaking of you, Robert, are you still doing your motorcycle stuff? Because you had your real name, Robert, last name, and then you have your Whiskey Scout.
I changed that. I changed the name of that other channel. Mm-hmm. So if you look on your channel subscriptions, and it's called One Day Away. I switched it from my name to One Day Away.
Yeah, but
just to kind of make it different. And I did a couple of reviews of sardines on it. I don't do much on that channel.
Wait a minute, food reviews?
Yeah, on a couple of them on sardines.
I didn't see that. One day away, you said?
Uh-huh.
I know I'm subscribed to it, but I didn't even see any videos. What the hell happened?
I do one of those once in a blue moon. So
I know, but I haven't seen it. It's weird.
Yeah.
Let's see here. 1 day away. Let's see what happens. I know I'm subscribed to it. Damn, I wish you had your first and last name on there because it would have been much easier. This didn't come up. It didn't come up. I said 1 day away and it didn't come up.
No, yeah, that's not it. It's not gonna. You have to type in. It's just all one word.
Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. All right. Let me see something. You said one word. All right.
Yeah, 1 day away. It's a YouTube channel.
1 day away YouTube channel. Oh, it's one. Oh, come on. Let's see what happens. No. No. You're not monetized yet. That's not you. No, I didn't. I said, okay, it has to be in one word. It can't say 1 day away. It has to be 1 day away YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Try that one more time.
It's all right. Just take the spaces out.
1 day away YouTube channel. You know what? I don't know how to do it. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? All right. Okay. How do you spell one?
ONE.
ONE. So I did ONE. Okay.
DAY.
EA.
No. DAY.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Sorry. Oh, okay. ONE. D. Okay. I'm confused. DAY.
DAY.
So it's not E, it's DAY. Okay.
DAY. Yes.
Okay. Hold on. DAY.
AWAY.
Okay. AW. Hold on. And then it's AY.
Yes.
AY. And then I'll just say YouTube channel, right?
I think you just hit send. It should take you to it.
All right. Let's see. No, it didn't come up. Well, that's just said.
Okay, well, then go in there, click on that so you can put add behind it. Just click on the 1 day away, click on the
Right. I'm on there. There you go.
Okay. Space YouTube.
So just say YouTube, right?
Just space it first. You gotta put a space on there.
Okay.
Then YouTube.
Okay. YouTube. And there you go. I mean, I guess I'll have to. I'm on my YouTube stuff. That's what I'm saying.
That's just taking you to Buddy Guy's song. Scroll down, see if it shows a channel on it.
All right. I don't see anything. I mean, your face. Your face.
Have my face on it. If you see it.
No, but I'm saying your face come on the video, not on the name.
It should be on the name. It's the picture I took when I was in the submarine.
Oh, well, I don't know about that one. I didn't know about that one.
Oh, it was the same picture that was on the Robert Hendricks. It should be. You should already be subscribed. If you were subscribed to my other channel, Robert Hendricks, and you go into your subscriptions, you scroll down through your subscriptions, it should be already in there.
Well, you know what? I'm going to look up your name, Robert Hendricks. Hendricks.
You can, but I don't think that's going to help you. But you can try.
No, you're right. Never mind. Oh man, I want to watch those food reviews. Just said, I watched the Robert food review. That's what I want. All right, let me see what beer I got here. I got
Hold on, let me see if I can drum this up for you. Give me just a second.
Awesome beans. I've been subscribed to you for years. I've been subscribed to you on the Whiskey Scout and
it's 1 day away spaces. I didn't realize I had the spaces in it. My fault. I might have told you wrong. But let me go in here. Let's grab
I'm not mad at you, Robert. You're my buddy.
Into
this was
view your channel. I need the.
Well, you're a moderator, I think. Let me see if you're a moderator. Let me check.
Copy. Now let's go. I want to go into private.
No, I'm
going to put it in a private chat.
Are you going to put it in the private chat? All right, that's fine. I'll do that.
That should, if you put that in the YouTube search engine, that should come up.
Oh, I thought I was able to click on it because I clicked on it before when on the private chat as well. I've clicked on it before, and that's how I get. That's
Well,
how
it should take you to there. Try it, see if it does.
it didn't let me click. It's no blue. It's not a blue or whatever it is.
But then copy and paste.
Yeah, I'm not good at doing that. Not, I'm just good at getting that stuff, whatever it may be. But so it's one word. One day away.
1297.
1297. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let me see something. Hold on. Let me see.
I didn't realize it had those numbers on the back side of it.
So 12, 27,
97.
97. Okay.
Yeah.
One day away, 1297. Let's see what happens. There's one day away, but I don't know if this is it. I don't think this is you. This is not you because even though.
No, it's one day away dash topic.
Yeah, it's not what I want. Let's keep. Oh, and it goes to Andrew. What the hell? Andrew's live. Food, beer. Boy, I don't get it. I'm confused.
Don't worry about it. We'll get it.
I'll go to your channel. I'll find it eventually.
That though that I put in there, if you'll just take your cursor over it and you'll scan across it till it all turns dark blue, then take your right click on that.
Oh, I got it.
Then hit copy. Then go into.
Okay. You said hit copy. All right, I'm gonna hit copy.
Yeah. Now go into your YouTube channel. Search bar on the top of the screen on the YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, but I'm on StreamYard though. I'm not YouTube.
Don't matter. You can open both windows.
Okay.
You can be on YouTube at the same time you're on StreamYard.
Do I hit the X? Do I hit the X like, and then it goes to YouTube? I don't.
No. Just go to YouTube. You're on StreamYard. You're not on YouTube. So go open up a new page and go to YouTube.
That's what I'm trying to do. So do I go to X to do? Okay. Here we go.
No. You go to the plus on your top.
That's what That's what I just did. I went to the plus, and now I'm on YouTube here.
Okay. Then in the search bar at the top of the page on YouTube, there at the very top, says search.
Yes.
Right click, hit paste. Okay.
I'm looking at this stuff. Is it PASTE?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay, but it goes to your one that you just told me, and it's
right.
Not
you put it, but is it in this? It shows up in the search bar, right?
It says one day away, 297.
Right. Now on that search bar, go far right. Go to your right. You'll see the hourglass. The search glass on the right side.
I'm hitting search, and nothing comes up. Says no results found.
That's crazy because I just did it on mine and it says one day away. It brings my channel right up.
I know it's weird. I'm going by what you told me. I mean, it says one day away. Unless I said this wrong, I don't know.
Are you on the YouTube?
Yes, I'm on YouTube.
Okay. So if you're on YouTube, the very top of the page, let me go home. Let me go back to home. Okay, let's clear that. You're on your home page on YouTube, and it says search at the top of the page, correct?
It says search, yes.
Okay, right click, hit paste.
Okay, hit paste. I hit paste, and the same two thing comes up.
At one day away, right?
It says at 1 day away. I didn't know that. Okay.
At 1 day away, 1297. Then go all the way to your right. And on the hourglass, on the looking glass, it says search, hit that.
And nothing comes up. So maybe I'm done.
Oh,
Maybe I've done something wrong.
I don't know. I'd have to see it to
Yeah,
walk through it. I'd have to be
it's
there.
true. You said it's at Dale. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Let me see if I can. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. And then we do this. Come on. It just won't go all the way blue though. It just goes to one side. Drives
On
me
the
insane.
StreamYard video?
Yeah, on the StreamYard thing. I'm trying. Yeah, I mean, it just goes to one side.
Okay, try this. Go up in the
Okay.
private chat. Put your cursor on top of
I
one.
think I got it. So at day away, and then copy. Okay, copy.
Yep. Then you go to YouTube next.
Go to
You go in
YouTube.
there. Paste.
Go to YouTube.
Search.
All right. Okay. All right. And then go
I've only got
to
11 subscribers.
paste. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens. Go hit this. Oh, okay. I am subscribed. So let me do this.
Probably was. I only have 11 subscribers. So.
Yeah, only 11 subscribers. But I'm surprised because that's been like that since even before you changed the name. So
Right.
yeah. All right, we're gonna skip back to Robert. We're good.
All right.
All right. So
got there. Just take a minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a bumpy leak real quick, and I'll be back to drink another beer with you, my friend.
All right.
I've been having a blast with you, Robert. Thank you. But I remember your channel, but you changed it. That's why I couldn't find it.
Yeah, I know. Good old Coors. Good old basic beer. Oh, I had some left in the bottle. We'll just add that back into the glass. What little girl? Come here. Show them the little girl. Come on. Let's show them the little girl. Come on, my honey buns. See, look at here. Oh, look at that pretty girl. You my honey, ain't you? You are my honey. Yeah, pretty green-eyed girl. My fetching machine. We should have went for a walk today. We'll do it tomorrow. Oh, hell. Well, heck, guys. I don't know what to say or do. Strata, what's up, kid? What up, kid? Cheers. Enjoy the weekend. JV's, where's Alex? If he was up your butt, you'd know.
Ooh,
He's back, JV.
yeah, I'm back. I just had to go to bed from like.
Cheers, JV. Oh, Jeremy.
What's up there, Jeremy, my friend? Let me grab one more beer.
Alex realized that IT consulting fees are exorbitant.
Yes.
They're free from me, but I'm not a very good IT guy. You're taking a little bit of learning from a non-qualified teacher. Let's put it that way.
What do you mean unacquired teacher, Robert?
I'm unqualified to teach anything IT. If we were talking rocks, you'd be all right, but we're not talking rocks.
No, we're not.
I've trained several geologists now, but That's a different story on computers. It's not my
No.
forte.
I'm drinking 450. No, this will be my last beer for the night. Jesus. Had a blast. I drink three.
I can't quite read it. Rabbit is Hunter?
Yeah,
Rabbit versus Hunter.
Yeah.
That's another one I haven't seen. You guys get a lot of craft that we don't get here.
Oh, you never know what you're gonna
We
find.
get craft. Well, yeah, but we get craft here. You guys don't get either. I mean, it's
Exactly. So
kind of a
it's
two-way street.
Yeah, exactly. Which shouldn't be that way, but it does.
Oh, you're really funny, JB. Jeremy, you're really funny. I joined the panel, but I didn't know it was baby blue shirt night.
Ha!
Well, if you had a Tabasco baby blue shirt, you could join, but only if you had Tabasco or Simpson's baby blue shirt. That's also loud.
So, Robert, when do you think you'll get back to your work that you enjoy? I mean,
I don't know. Well, that's a hard thing to say. It's going to depend on a lot of things. But the election years are always tough years.
I get what you're spreading. Once we get through that, then you'll get back to the way you love doing things.
Hopefully it starts up sooner than that, but then again, it's going to be what it's going to be.
And the thing is, you have joined live streams on your little platform, which is pretty cool. I'm like, you're telling me
those are pretty rare. It's only when I got a lot of times out there. I can watch and comment,
right?
But there's not enough bandwidth to carry
a StreamYard.
Yeah, a signal, strong enough signal to carry a visual video. It just won't do it. Live streaming wise. So.
Yeah, because I've had you on my stream there at one point, I think, and you're telling me, oh, this stove doesn't work. It hasn't worked in years, and blah blah blah. And I remember that. It's funny.
Let's see. Paul says, my brother-in-law is an investment banker specializing in mining. I'm sure he and you would have a lot in common. I'm more petroleum oriented. Last time I was in a mine was probably 2006.
What?
Yeah, I haven't been in a mine in a long time.
Well, Robert,
I have to say I can't do mines, but I'd have to do some rereading and research. I mean, it's not complicated, but I'd have to refresh my memory on that part of it.
I don't see you as a miner, Robert. Never.
No, I've been in mines. I've been in a lithium mine. I've been in a molybdenum mine. I've been in one of those. Coal mines I really can't. Open pit coal mine, but that's a whole different ball game.
Yeah,
that's
but isn't that when you get popcorn lung and it kills you?
Not open pit. Open pit's where they dig a big old pit in the earth and they follow the seams from the pit above. The mining like you're talking about when you coal mine seams underground, but they've taken. It's called black lung. It's not popcorn lung. That's what happens is the carbon eventually develops into your lungs so bad it clogs your pores in your lungs up. But hard rock mining can do the same thing with silicates, especially if you're working a lot with quartz silicates. You bust those silicates up enough and it forms, they're like glass. Silicate's glass. SiO2 is glass. Same thing as quartz. And so when that breaks into fine particles, if you ain't got an respirator on or it's not a very well ventilated mine, it'll do the same thing. Only when they get in your lungs, they end up cutting your capillaries in your lungs, eventually causing a lot of scar tissue and eventually shortening the length of your life.
Because it was basically stabbing you in your lungs with the
yeah, but it's not like you think. It's very small, minute pieces, and they're very small, and it's a very small. It takes a long time to do this. It's a matter of quantity over quality. In other words, you could rub it on your skin out here for 10 years, and you probably would never notice a difference. But the the delicate tissues your lung has, it will cause a problem over time.
Oh
You know,
wow.
versus you could take a piece of glass and stab yourself and cut yourself with a piece of glass. This stuff doesn't cut you quite like that. It does cut, but it cuts in such small, almost unnoticeable. But it's the amount of time and
So
the
that's when you get the tortureness in your lungs and you kills you.
yeah, it just scars your lungs up till you have more scar tissue than you have available tissue in your lungs that is able to absorb the oxygen. So over the years, you get shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter breath until you can't breathe no more.
Oh wow.
Now, black lung works a lot differently. That's with carbon, and that really just clogs your lungs more than anything over the years.
But so what's popcorn lung then? I thought popcorn lung was
Popcorn lung is when those people who smoke those uh, vapes things. That's the only thing I've ever heard of popcorn lung.
yeah, but I thought you can get popcorn lung when you go into mines too. At least that's what
I've never heard that term
Okay,
associated.
never mind it. Never mind it. I don't know.
I'm just telling you, I've never heard that term. I'm not saying you have.
Wow. Wow.
I've just never heard it. So I'm not the beginning end all of everything.
I mean, I've heard of black.
Black lung is that's coal mines. That's what
Yeah, exactly. And that's what kills you too. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh yes. It's a long process. But in mines where they keep good ventilations and they take care of their workers, and that's not a real problem down in those mines.
So you never had any issue with your lungs because the stuff that you've been dealt with, it was open. Air.
When I go into a mine, it's not because I'm mining. I might take a hand pick and knock a couple of things off and take a survey.
Right.
But when I go into a mine, I'm not doing the blasting and the turning and all that. That's for other people. I have a different job when it comes to that. But
so when you go there, you just take pieces of it to survey. Okay.
The survey, I break down the rock and then send it to the assayer. The assayer tells me how much different minerals in the rock. Then from that, I can guess the percentage per ton of what we're going to get out of each ton of rock that's mined.
But you're still breathing that air, though. Not trying to be a jerk here.
Yeah, but it's not the same. It's not quite the same. I'm not working in it day in and day out.
That's true. You're only there for a few minutes.
I'm down there for 30 minutes tops, and I'm out.
That's true. I'm just curious because you've done this before. I'm like, I wonder if you've ever had that issue because
it's been a long time since I've been in a mine.
And that was 10 years ago, right? 20 years ago?
No, that was 2005 probably.
Oh, that's 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
19 years. It's been a long time.
Yeah, you're good then. You're good. Your lungs are good then because that was 20 years ago. You're talking about when I was still going.
I have more problems with pneumonia than I've had with that stuff.
That's dangerous too. That's dangerous too. Having pneumonia, I've never had it, but I know
I've had it twice. When I had that COVID, that was turned into multispectral pneumonia.
Called COVID pneumonia.
Wow. No, it's different. But it was brought on by COVID and a few other things, and kept me in the hospital for I don't know how many days.
Oh yeah, I saw that on Instagram. Like, holy crap, my friend Robert's in the freaking hospital with COVID. Oh my lordy, I was surprised because I was scared. We had to pray for you and everything. It was a couple years ago, and I'm like, holy crap, I hope Robert's good. But then you're telling me after you got better, your wife got the same issue with the
yeah, I've only got COVID once.
Okay.
I went to the hospital, got through it all, got out. I've never had it since. My wife's had it like 3 or 4 times.
Wow.
So
how is your wife doing since the COVID situation? She's had it 3 or 4 times, but
yeah, but she's comes out of it fine. There's no just
but she's lost.
With her, it's no more than like a bad cold or.
Yeah, but didn't you say she lost her taste a little bit?
Yeah, she lost her taste and stuff. But
did she get it back though?
Oh yeah, it took a while, but she got it back.
Oh, thank the Lord. Because she's a teacher and she's a principal, and not has nothing to do with food.
She's not a principal anymore, Alex. She's a special ed teacher. She's been a special ed teacher for the last 5 years.
Special ed teacher?
Special education, yeah.
Oh, special needs like me. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a spray.
She works with the severely handicapped kids. The you know,
like wheelchair and stuff.
yeah, like wheelchairs and
Yeah, but even if you
nonverbals. That some of her kids are nonverbal.
that's in the room of that, but
Yeah.
but there is wheelchair people that have talked. They can still talk. I mean, yeah, maybe
Oh
most
yeah, she's got a few. I mean, it's different. Every child's different. I mean,
exactly.
she works with the more extreme cases.
I'm actually surprised she joined that because she liked being principal.
No, she didn't like being principal because she don't like going to the football games every Friday and Saturday night or the basketball.
Well, you shouldn't have taken that job 20 years ago if she didn't like it.
Yeah, that's why she doesn't do it no more.
Well, she did it. She obviously liked it for 20 years.
Nah, about 12 years, not 20 years.
Okay, 10 years then. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm just guessing.
something like that's probably more closely 10
Yeah.
years.
But I'm happy that I'm happy. Well, okay. She was good being a principal. She was good, with the regular stuff. But now she's with the special ed people. She should have done that years ago. But then again, that's on her. That's not on me. And I'm happy that she did that. I'm happy that she did the principal stuff. You made good money. Now you're making good money being the special ed teacher. I never dreamed that people, because normally you would come a teacher first for many years and then come a principal and then you would retire. But with your wife is a totally different story, which I like about her. Did the teaching, then principal. Go ahead.
It's not quite like that, Alex. I mean, it's politics. When you get to be a principal, it's more of a political game than anything else. It's the same way with the superintendent. It's all about politics. If you can't keep the school board happy, they'll vote you out in a heartbeat.
Right. If you piss them off, you're done. Exactly.
Yeah. But you don't necessarily have to piss them off either. If they don't like you for whatever reason,
you're done. No matter what.
For instance, when she worked there that last year, she was at Harrington. One of the school board members told the kids that they could do a couple of things that weren't allowed by the state in Acacia. And so the kids did it anyway. And then she went and had to go and had to deal with that situation and talk to the school board member. Well, the school board member took it personal, and she started getting people together so she could fire my wife that end of that year. And so she got fired for doing her job at telling the school board. The school board member said, well, if you didn't go to Acacia, nobody would have known it. It wouldn't have mattered. She said, yeah, but if it had ever been found out, we would have been sued as a school. She didn't care. Her job was to get her. She got both my wife and the superintendent fired.
Holy shit. And your wife's a good person too.
Yeah, my wife, I like to think she is, yeah. But it's the politics of it. It's a political game. And then after all that girl quit the school board and moved off.
Wait a minute. After the girl got you.
After my wife was gone, and then the next year that girl quit the school board and moved. The lady quit the school board and moved away.
Wow. What a douche.
You run into them all. I'm telling you. It's a political game.
Well,
Kansas principals, if you want to stay, she could have probably stayed a principal if she wanted to move, but
she didn't want to be principal forever.
You get tired of moving. I mean, we moved every 3 to 5 years, and I'm not doing that anymore. I'm tired of moving.
Oh, wait a minute.
From one little town to the next little town to the next little town.
So wait a minute. So when she wanted to go to another school, or they wanted her to go to another school as a principal, she had to move along. Oh,
no, wow. She had to go to the school, apply to the school. School interviews her with a bunch of other candidates because they're always firing and hiring people. It's a strange thing. And all these little school boards around Kansas, they're always firing principals and hiring new principals. It's like a never-ending cycle. It's just the strangest thing you've ever seen. And so, it's just the nature of the job. But you get tired of moving from every 3 to 5 years from different.
It's stupid. You want to stay home.
You get a house, you start paying on your house. By the time you've got 5 years paid down on your house, you turn around, have to sell it, go buy a new damn house,
Exactly.
invest everything, and move everything, and that's not easy. And after you get
It isn't.
everything moved, then you got to go do it all again. And nobody, I don't like doing it. If you were a person that only had a couple of little things in your house and your living room and stuff that you can move in a day, I'd be fine. But I'm not that person.
Yeah, but you have to understand. You have
I
a
got
lot
500 whiskey bottles I got to figure out how to move. You don't
exactly.
move
And
that
your
in a
wi-
day.
yeah, exactly. And your wife's cool about that. I like her. She's cool as shit because she supports you. She obviously I've already seen that in the
We
support
take care
because
of each other.
what's your bud?
We take care of each other.
Well, your wife and your husband and wife. You're supposed to love each other and take care of each other. Have fun with it. It's a shame though. I'm happy that she's now in the phase of being a special ed teacher. Again, I've always known for many, many years, that I thought, okay, you became a teacher, then become a principal, and then you retire or whatever. But in your wife's case, apparently, teacher,
Different
principal,
states do things differently. Down in
that's true.
Louisiana, they don't do it like we do in Kansas. They have a
That's true.
different
That's true.
structure and a different setup.
No, but it's your choice if you want to retire. I'm just saying. It's your
Right.
choice.
Oh yeah, she can still when she gets time.
Yeah.
She gets enough time in, she'll retire. And you got to be past a certain age. When she gets there, she'll retire. She's got.
Well, if she loves it too much, she might not retire. That's the
Oh
problem.
no, she's going to retire when she gets to that age.
Well,
She's
she
already
loves-
told me.
She enjoys the special ed teaching thing, obviously, doesn't she?
Well, yeah, but she's getting old and she can't pick up the kids like she used to, and all that.
Okay, that's understandable. Okay, she misses doing that. I
Right, she
understand that.
gets harder as you get older, and the
That's
kids
so
got to
true.
lift and move things around.
But I'm very happy for your wife. I'm very happy she's still a teacher. She loves it.
Yep.
And, yeah, that's pretty badass. Now we just have to work on you and make sure you get your Jesus, Mary and Joseph, your rig stuff again because I know you want to take care of that. And it gets you out of the house too, Robert. Even though you're always out anyway.
No, I like my job. I did it for a long time. I'm consider myself fairly good at doing my job. I'm not going to toot my own horn because you never know really where you're at in things in life. But
No, you don't. When it comes to
I
that
try
stuff,
to be as professional and as I try to do. I mean, I do my best. I mean, but everybody's different.
you do an excellent job, Robert. I mean, the funny part is you're like on Marco Polo saying, oh, we're in the middle of Kansas in a snowstorm and we're at the rig or the house or whatever you're at the time. I mean, I love those Marco Polos. That is a lot of fun. I mean, I think
Driving down the roads were my favorite when I'd take pictures of driving down the roads.
It wasn't even pictures, it was videos. You might have done pictures too. You did videos.
No, videos, you're right.
Yeah. I mean, and I think one time your wife was driving too. I don't quote me on that, but I think your wife was driving.
Well, that wasn't when I was out on a rig.
At work. No, you were off.
That was something different.
Yeah, you were off that day. Something fun.
No, that was the last time. No.
Go ahead.
Seemed like we were going through doing the burn off on the Flint Hills during the spring. I did a couple of Marco Polos with doing that. She was driving. That's why I did the Marco Polos.
Well, you do the Marco Polo. If you're driving or she's driving, it doesn't matter. You're
No,
Robert.
I did them when I'm driving. Technically, I'm probably not supposed to, but I just hang it right there on the center of the steering wheel down the road.
Exactly. And you're talking, saying, hey, look at this. This is very windy. Oh, look at this. It's a snowstorm. Oh, holy crap. Or even when you're not driving, there's a couple times you're in actual rig or whatever you're at.
Oh, yeah, I've done them from the rigs.
And you said, oh, man, this is a lot of snow. Or I can't remember, but, oh, this not that much snow. Yes, there is a lot of snow. There's my truck. It's full of snow or whatever. It's been a while, but I'm just saying.
Yep. No, I've did it quite a few different ways.
It's so cool. Well, no, you're just telling your day because in reality,
I'm bored as hell out there sometimes.
Exactly. And there's a couple of times you showed me the freaking the place where your peeps
Yeah.
are working at is so far away from the place you're living at. I mean, holy crap. I mean, you've been to the same rig before because you told me, oh, on the Marco Polo, or told us, not me, per se.
Yeah.
Oh, this stove hasn't worked for years, or I only have ramen or whatever I'm eating. You know, I'm just going by what you told me. And it's crazy. It's crazy. Honestly, in my opinion, I don't want to be mean. You've been working for this rig company for many years, and I think they should have a working stove so you can cook. And they have a working microwave, but you like to cook too. So I don't know. And you had oatmeal.
Yeah.
And you were telling me stories. It was crazy. It's crazy, Robert. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've had some interesting times out there. They'll just put it that way.
Oh yeah, very interesting stuff. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. You never. Let me say this. I think you doing the rigging stuff is like a box of chocolates. I never know what I'm going to get on Marco Polo when it comes to you. And the best part is, you're telling how it is. It's not fake. It's not. It's real. It's real to the face. I mean, that's what it is, man. It's crazy.
We'll just have fun sharing a little slice of my life with you guys on Marco Polo. You know, because it's such a small. On there, it's a small crowd. It's only a few of us.
Right. It's not 50,000. Yeah, it's just like a boost.
People that on there know. And sometimes they enjoy seeing it too. I see Josh on there in a while. I didn't look.
Literally, Josh is still there, I think. But
I think so too. I just have to.
You would have seen it. You would have seen it if he was off, because unless they changed Marco Polo, but there has been problem. There has been. Oh, you're talking to somebody else now. Never mind.
I know people. I'm not on there as much as I used to be.
Well, you have nothing to show right now. It's not okay. It's not your fault, Robert. You're not on your rig stuff. Oh, I'm at my rig. I'm at my job that I love and all that. You're not there all the time. It's not your fault, Robert. And you have some personal stuff to take care of. That's just how it goes, man. I've known you for a couple years. And again, I don't want to be mean. I am very happy that your daughter is living with you again. Again, I don't want to get personal. I will talk to you about that off air. But I'm very happy she's back in the house again. I know she probably may not want to do that, but it is what it is. Such is life. But again, at the same time, I'm happy she's there to be with you, because she's cool as shit. You showed me a Marco Polo of her years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's cool as shit. She's cool as shit. At least what I experienced.
I actually showed her on a Marco Polo not too long ago when we did that tornado stuff. She was laying in her bed. She waved hi to you guys.
I didn't see that, but the last time I saw her, again, I'm not getting personal again because I'm not telling what happened. You know what happened. I saw her on the couch, and that was like maybe 2 years ago. Again, I'm not going to say what happened because you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's it. But no, I'll have to go back to a couple Marco Polos then, because if you just recently put her on there, I don't know, because I haven't seen it. But
yeah, no, that was a couple of weeks ago.
Right, a couple of weeks ago. But but you did do something like a year or two ago. What happened? Again, I don't want to get into it because I don't want to say anything because it's not anybody's business. But you know what I'm talking about, Robert, right? Yep. Okay, thank you. But no, I'm happy that she's home. I feel bad for her in a sense, but I'm also happy that she's home with her buddy, which is you.
Well, everybody's here. We're good.
I know you're getting tired of my.
Yeah, I'm getting a little wore out. All this beer and this whiskey starting to take its toll.
Well, we can sign off so we can talk and stuff.
All right.
And stuff like that. So yeah, we've been on for a couple hours. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Thank you, Robert, for joining.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
That, and hope to have you on again. Obviously, I always say that. I have you on again anyway, so that's the key. So Thank you, everybody in the chat. Stay tuned for live streams, maybe Monday or whatever. You know, the usual days when I feel like going live. So, you know. So, this is Alex Big Master. Thank you, Robert. This is Alex Big Master. We will see you all on the next live stream and next video. This is Alex Big Master signing out. Cheers.
Cheers.
Everybody. I'll be drinking this with Robert off air. Cheers, everybody.